Talamuana Exiles, what is up, guys? So today I'm actually going to be making a video on some flask crafting. Now I've had a couple of people ask me, like during some of my streams on Twitch, what's the importance of flasks? I mean, obviously flasks are important, but I feel like a lot of newer players don't generally kind of focus on them as much, or they may run too long with the mana flask, or just, I don't know. Now, by all means, I'm not even close to being an expert in it, but these are some of the things I've learned during my time playing the last 2 leagues. So what I've got so far today is we're gonna be doing a little bit of crafting with the quicksilver flask, and I've got 2 of them. Anytime I do like utility flasks or even health flasks, I like to have 2 to craft on, mainly because if there's a set of mods that I want, then as soon as I hit it, maybe I don't have quite the roll I want, I can still have those mods. I'll set it aside. So for example, in this case, generally with a quicksilver, you want to increase movement speed. This is actually one of the flasks that I was crafting on when I was going for the one I'm currently holding at the moment. And so boom, I got a movement speed increase. Yes, it's not a perfect roll. As you can see, it goes up to 30%, but it's something that's usable. So I go ahead and put that aside, and I can continue crafting on the other one, so that way if I do run out of alteration orbs or augment orbs or whatever, then I have one to fall back on that's at least got decent mods that I can still use, if that makes any sort of sense. So like I said, we start out with 2. Now guys, I actually just made a video on this, I want to say yesterday, and oh man, so those of you guys that watch my live streams on Twitch knows RoboScott all too well, and it happens at the worst of times. My mic likes to cut out and go into robo mode where it just sounds all weird. So I crafted these 2 fantastic flasks, these quicksilvers, and I was excited to put this video out, and then I go back and watch the recording and start doing a little bit of editing, and I was like, no, I lost it all. So hopefully I still have the RNG. Like I said before, I crafted 2 30% quicksilvers, and I was so excited. So hopefully we can get it again. We have 233 alteration orbs here, and we have 141 augment. Augment, you don't really need a whole lot. It's more like onesie twosie type of situation, but alteration is where it's going to be at. So we're going to start with the farthest. Let's go with the left one, just in case, you know. All right, here we go. Without further ado, boom, boom. Now, what we're looking for is at least 30% movement speed. That's going to be our start basis. Now, in addition to that, with the 30% movement speed, we also want either increased duration, or there's also increased effect, which also, that same mod, increased effect, also gives you reduced duration. So that one's kind of a double-edged sword, but that one actually goes for quite a bit more if you're looking to more like sell these. Now these resistance, it works with some people's builds, but for me personally, I'm not getting any of them. Maximum charges plus 20, so that's actually going to give you, it's going to give you 1 more charge with plus 20, so that's actually not bad. Yeah, not shock. So you kind of want to look at how many it consumes. So it consumes 20, and if you get plus 20, so that means it's an extra full use of the flask that you get. Anything less than plus 20 is worthless. So it looks like here, boom, we got plus 25% increased movement speed, increased charge recovery. That's actually not going to really do anything for us. Bleed, 21% movement. Just out of sheer curiosity, if I get a fantastic secondary, nah. You know what's weird? I haven't even picked up a increased effect. Shows kind of how rare that is. We'll look it up in a second. Oh my. It's almost perfect. I'm kind of curious now. 99, really? Really, RNG? Pat, GGG, you're gonna give me a flask with 99% evasion? Like, you couldn't just round up to the 100? Just out of curiosity. Let's see. I kind of want to see. All right, so whenever you're kind of want to check to see if you did get some pretty good rolls on one of your flasks, your quicksilver specifically, here's a website I go to, PoE Trade. Just look up Flask, boom, quicksilver, and I just usually just do the mods. So increased evasion rating during flask effect, we'll go, I guess, 99, because that's what we got there. What was the other one? I remember it was all right, plus 20 to maximum charges. To maximum charges. Maximum. Okay, so plus 20. All right, let's see. Let's see how much a flask like this would be. There is no flask like this. At least it's not for sale. Not for sale. Increased evasion rating during flask effect, I would imagine, right? During flask effect, okay. Plus to maximum charges. All right, so I guess no one's selling a flask quite like that. What if we lowered this to like 90 maybe? Okay, so he didn't even have a price on his. I don't know. I'm gonna set that one aside. Honestly, just looking at it from a player's standpoint, if I was gonna go to PoE Trade to buy a flask, then I think the best I can do with that one is maybe a chaos, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not gonna really go for a quicksilver to get evasion. You know what I mean? I would put it on like a silver or something else. But who knows? We'll put it aside. Oh, this is our notorious freeze one. What if I... So as you guys can see, at the end of the day, this is literally all you're doing. If you're wanting to know how to craft flasks, this is it. This right here, boom. You're altering. Whenever you only see one mod, you can augment it and get a second mod to see. If you already see 2 mods on there, you're not going to be able to augment. So this is literally all you're doing. I have had some pretty decent RNG here and there. Usually it's when I'm live for some reason. I don't know how that works, but where you'll get some pretty good, fantastic rolls on whether it be flasks or rings. I've been kind of toyed around with crafting on some opals recently, and yeah, guys. So by all means, do try this at home. See what kind of stuff you can get from yours. And if you guys get some pretty great rolls, by all means, tag me on Twitter. Be like, Scottoria, take a look at this flask that I made. I made this. Look, 22%. Oop. I mean, I would definitely love to see it. Increased charge recovery, removes burning, 98% armor. Really? I do still want to augment. Nope. So we're down to 60. If we run out of alts, that's fine. Honestly, I'm really not using my current build. I'm not really using alts for anything anyway. These are just alts that I picked up along the way. Removes bleeding. 74, 76. Or was it 65? Something like, either way. 28% movement during flask effect out of 30. That's not bad. Increased charge recovery though. Look at that, 28%. What? So close. So close. 26 plus 15 to maximum charges. We need at least plus 20 for it to be worth it. If it's anything less than plus 20, this is not really worth it. $76. We are starting to catch a little bit of movement speed increases though. I will say we are starting to notice it. We are down to 28 alts, but we are definitely starting to at least catch a couple here and there. 97% recharges 3 charges when you take a crit. With a 97%. That's actually not terrible, to be honest. At least more for my current build standpoint. 97% increased armor and recharges 3 charges. You take a crit. So we'll hit next. This seems to be the better flask. Out of the 2, that we've got. Look at that, 22. These are the 2 mods I like, but no, it's not gonna pan out for us. I feel like we are getting some pretty good variety though. 15 left. What do you guys think? I feel like we went through like 200 alteration orbs super quick. Move, shock, bleed. Nope. Shock. Shock. Alright, we're gonna try the final one. We're gonna try the final one. We're gonna rub it a little bit. And boom. Nope. Once again, freeze. Alright, so we were not able to successfully craft a fantastic quicksilver flask. But you guys got the point. When it comes to quicksilver flasks, you want increased movement speed, preferably 30%, especially if you're gonna be investing a lot of alteration orbs. Just go for the maxed out 30%. Now there's also, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what it is that we're kind of looking for, and then why we're looking for it. So let's go ahead and get rid of this mod. Increased movement speed during flask effect. All right, so we're gonna tag that at 30. So just 30 alone. Just for that mod, you're already looking at it. Oh, let's change this real quick. I always forget about that unique flask. We don't need none of that nonsense. Let's go rare. No, excuse me, magic. All right, so we're already looking just for 30% increased movement speed alone, like without any other good sexy mod. Boom. This starting out, I guess this guy's selling for 1k. He's probably gonna sell that super quick. And then 13, it immediately goes up to 13 chaos, 20. Look at like a 20 chaos over here. These are some pretty decent prices. That's actually what I sold mine for. Excuse me, yesterday when I made that video of that dang mic. All right, so now let's go ahead and add a mod onto it that we're also looking for. Let's say increased duration. Increased duration. I think it starts off at 10%. Oh, is it 34, 35? So boom, automatically just increased duration. Look, it's not even maxed out. 40 chaos, 50 chaos. Which I know some of you higher rollers out there, that's not 40, 50 chaos isn't like a super cha-ching moment. But hey, if you've got an extra couple alteration orbs lying around, you got a couple extra quicksilvers laying around, if you're just mapping and you find a quicksilver, transmute it real quick. Like, you don't even have to continue crafting it, just transmute it. If it just happens to get these great rolls, that's an extra 50 chaos, boom, that you just stuck in your pocket there. Look at that, 36% increased duration, starting off at an Exalt for that one. I think this dude's selling the same one for 60. He's gonna get undercut, but it starts getting to the Exalts pretty quickly, guys. So like I said before, yeah. So without further ado, appreciate you guys for tuning in. I do apologize, I didn't get to craft a sexy one tonight like I did in that last recording, but I showed you guys what it is you're looking for in a quicksilver. That's that increased duration, increased movement speed. There's also increased effect. There is an increased effect, which is going to kind of stack onto the increased movement speed that you also want. That's actually more valuable than duration, believe it or not. It usually starts around 1-2 Exalt. So if you think about it this way, what would you want in your quicksilver? At the end of the day, if there's something specific mods that you would like to have, we saw a couple that were increased evasion or increased armor. By all means, craft one that suits your playstyle. If you're looking to flip and make quick currency, then those are the mods you're gonna want on it. So if you haven't already, guys, follow me over on twitch.tv/Scottoria, catch some live stream coverage, and then of course over at Twitter at @Scottoria. I am originally a Clash streamer, so that's why I got the little Clash little snippet in there. And see whenever I do go live, whenever I drop a new video, whenever I post pictures of tacos or goats or something. If you liked the video, make sure you guys click that like button down below and click subscribe. And yeah, guys, discord.gg/thekillsquad, all one word. You're more than welcome to join my server. We talk about everything from Path of Exile to Clash of Clans, still to Jurassic World, to any game that we've been playing, or whatever cool food, what's better on pizza or pineapple's good, what have you. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'll see you again very soon.